Oh, just watching a little football today, right before the Florida and Tennessee game. Go give some pregame thoughts on that. But I'll tell you what, my thoughts on this Georgia Kent State game is pretty interesting. I tried to tell y'all last night. I had the live. I said Georgia can be moved on defense. People can move the ball on offense against them. And of course, Georgia fans never want to agree with me. They always go, no, 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 you can't. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And it's proven today by Kent State, 1-2 Kent State. And 10-point game in the fourth quarter, Kent State. Listen, Nick Saban's left Kent State. He ain't there anymore, you know? I mean, Kent State, they don't have Nick Saban. I don't know if Georgia's afraid of, Kent State still has Nick Saban or something. But it's interesting. Very interesting, to say the least. Georgia fans don't want to hear that, but it's okay. It's okay. I thought they were in a class of their own. No, they need to go back to class if they think that. So, listen, guys, Florida, Tennessee, man, oh man, it's gonna be a crazy game. Go Gators beat Tennessee by Will Nation. Food check. Florida jersey check. I will have my Florida Gator jersey on when the game begins. So right now I got my 2-year-old in my lap. He's playing on his little tablet, so I'm letting him play before the game gets on. But I will have my Florida Gator lucky jersey on whenever they let's see Georgia beating Georgia. It's always some excuse with these Georgia fans. It's Georgia beating Georgia, or it's this and that, this and that. They're finally getting ran on. Okay, they're getting ran on harder than a train, and all it is oh well, we're just beating Georgia. No, maybe Georgia is who I thought they were. They're good on offense, but they're not as good as what people thought on defense. I said that they can be ran on, they can be thrown on, they can. That defense, I just kept seeing it. Yes, they were only giving up 10 points in the last 3 games, but I saw what Oregon did. I saw what other teams did. They were able to actually move the ball on them. What it is I see what Kent State's doing, and what Georgia has let them do is have confidence. When you give a team confidence, listen, I don't think other teams are as confident when they play Georgia. Like Oregon, they're just scared. They're like, okay, we're moving the ball, and then they just make that mistake. So, once you make that mistake, you have this mystique of a great team. People, fear you. And it doesn't look like Kent State fears Georgia. At home, Georgia is getting really embarrassed, on TV. I mean, it's sad to watch. SEC fans, you're looking at Georgia, you're like, that's who you're going to represent, Kent State? Again, Nick Saban ain't there no more. I don't know what they're scared of Kent State for. So more on what pass plays AR can work with. See, no look how many mess up Georgia did today. Maybe they're at home against Kent State. I don't know what mess up you're in week 4. You shouldn't be messing up, right? You make fun of Florida fans about that, but anyways, let's see. And by the way, last night, if you were in my live, what did I say? Did I say look out for the upset for Wake Forest and Clemson? Wake Forest is leading Clemson right now. Interesting. Maybe I know a little bit about football. Maybe I know a little bit. So, some people said that Wake Forest struggled against some no-name team. I was like, listen, I just don't see Clemson as that guy. Georgia has a passing touchdown. Congrats. Hopefully y'all can beat the big, powerful Kent State. Shouldn't be struggling right now, Daniel. Y'all are fully aware of who y'all are. Stack, and you're still struggling. Okay, things. Georgia's just not as good as who they thought they were. It is what it is. It's embarrassing. I'm a Florida fan, so it's SEC. Kent State's embarrassing the SEC right now as a whole. Because Georgia's supposed to be the best one. So Tennessee showing Napier he doesn't belong in the SEC. Deflection at its finest. This Professor Blake teaching football 101 and 201. Hey, man, crazy anime gamer. You were on my live last night. You remember me saying Wake Forest. I said Wake Forest and Clemson. That will be, I said, look out for the upset on that. So look out for the upset. I also said in my live, I'm gonna go back on that live, and I'm going to put that together because, listen, I know a little bit, okay? And when I'm right, I like to show people that, hey, I know a little bit about football. I know a little bit. But, the thing, what I always like to say is if the other team has the better quarterback, I like to give that team the edge. And Wake Forest's quarterback is better than DJ Ugalele. Heck, it looks like the Kent State quarterback's better than Stetson Bennett. So, I mean, that's crazy to me. But it looks like finally Georgia may get more of a, I guess, a comfortable lead, you know, in the fourth quarter against 1-2 Kent State. Maybe, oh, yeah, man, I can't wait to watch Funny Man YouTube videos. Struggle win. 8 minutes left and only a 10-point game. Wow. I mean, think about if Georgia didn't have Brock Bowers. If they didn't have Brock Bowers, they'd probably be blown out right now. Brock Bowers is the main guy. I mean, that's the guy that runs this offense. So, I mean, it's just, wow. 7 minutes left in a 10-point game. Jesus Christ. That is terrible. But, hey, it is what it is. I mean, it's going to come down to, what Bennett can do for Georgia at some point. Let's see. Oh, my goodness. Tell you what, Kent State can hit, though. Georgia's still winning the game. They're just having not stupid stuff. Daniel, Florida won the game, but you made fun of Florida. Hypocrite. Just hypocrites. A lot of Georgia fans are hypocrites, man. They're just freaking hypocrites, man. It is what it is. Florida's not, we're not playing Kent State today. We actually play matchups. We actually play good teams. We don't get to play Kent State this year or like Samford this year. We don't get these cupcake teams. So, I mean, I think Kent State's laid the blueprint, on the road. I mean, at Georgia, and they're doing this to them. Embarrassing. I'd be embarrassed. If I was a Georgia fan, I'd be super embarrassed right now. Anytime I can make fun of Georgia fans, I'm going to do it. Brock Bowers is a freak of nature. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. What was it? The first play of the game, he had like a 70-something yard touchdown run. So, no, if I ever get a chance, I was doing it on Twitter as well. I was sitting there making fun of Georgia fans. Gator fans have down a winning team to make themselves feel better about how horrible team they are. We play ranked teams. We're not playing Kent State 1-2. Let me rephrase it. 1-2 Kent State, not Penn State. Kent State, not Penn State. Awful, just awful, just awful. Struggling. I mean, struggling. Daniel, what ranked opponent have y'all faced? I don't even think Oregon's ranked anymore. I mean, all the teams that Florida is going to face or has faced, they're all ranked. Utah is still in the top 10. I believe Kentucky is right outside the top 10, or they might be inside the top 10. Tennessee's ranked number 11th. So our first game, look how good is Oregon. I don't think Oregon's very good at all. They're still not good, in my opinion. What they do, beat BYU after y'all? So, Samford, Kent State, 3 and 4 weeks now in a fully rebuild stage while y'all struggle here and there. Because that's the thing. Florida is in, they're building. So, almost losing to South Florida or struggling against South Florida, was, it's part of the process. Georgia's that win now national championship. So, and they're struggling. Yikes. Kent State doesn't need to fear Georgia because no one expects them to do anything. The lack of pressure and fear can really help a team. Absolutely. That's the thing. I think teams are looking at this. They're going to look at this going forward of how to play Georgia. If you play with confidence, I mean, you can move the ball on them. I mean, how many sacks has Georgia had this year? And they can't get no pressure. And I know the excuses are going to come out for Georgia fans. Team beat themselves. I mean, or this and that. You're at home playing a 1-2 team. No excuses. You shouldn't be struggling like this. It's embarrassing. It really is. But maybe they can score a touchdown here to make it look better, to kind of pad the stats a little bit. But so I'm not going live during. By the way, okay. So back to the Florida Tennessee. I don't care about Georgia at this point. So, Florida, Tennessee. It's going to be interesting. Ventrell Miller seems like whenever I was looking right before I did this live, he was lining up with the first team defense. So I guess so. It looks like he'll be back today. Big boost for the Florida Gators defense. Really like that. So have him back. I haven't heard too many about other injuries. I didn't hear about Michael Tarquin, the offensive lineman. Georgia not looking so good. Nope. What is Florida's excuse? Because y'all were 6 points away from being 0-3 to a ranked team. To a ranked team. Hold on. Make sure you put two ranked teams like Utah, ranked team. Uh, what's your dog's name? Did he go by? Lex, the girl. Miller will most likely start today. Inside talk says he has no wrap or boot. That's good. Georgia is in trouble. Daniel over at Kent State, LOL. Oh, get him. No, Dolly. Oh, man, that is bad, though. It is bad. You know. Let's see. Oh, fourth and goal. Fourth and goal. Wow. They'll just probably kick the extra point or kick the field goal. But that's crazy. Yeah, I'll tell you what, though. Kent State, 22 points. Oh, my God. Yeah, I mean, oh, he's thinking he can. Yeah, that doesn't work like that. I do know one thing, that McIntosh for Georgia did go down. I don't know if he hurt his ankle or what. But man, oh, they're going for it. Georgia's going for it on 4th and 1. Was it a quarterback sneak? Oh, I don't think he got. Oh, they gave it to him at home. I get. Oh, they gave it to Georgia. Look at Georgia fans. That is so pathetic that you have to. You're struggle winning, and you have to cheer on your team against a 1-2 Kent State. A 1-2 Kent State. You have to cheer late in the fourth quarter about a score to put your team. Well, there's still actually a 2-score game. Golly, that's just embarrassing. That's when a team hits rock bottom. When a team does that, you've hit rock bottom whenever you're celebrating a touchdown late in the fourth quarter against Kent State. Oh my God, that is just pathetic. That is pathetic. Daniel, why aren't you watching? Dude. Oh my God. Oh, that's terrible. Oh my God. That is terrible. That's funny. So 17-point lead, now a more comfortable lead for a packed house in the fourth quarter against Kent State. I mean, struggle. I love watching this because now this shows people that how to, what to do against Georgia. Just play your offense. Just run up and down the field on them. Georgia is overrated. It sure looks like it today. What are they, in a class of their own? I wouldn't say they ain't no class of their own today. They need to get back to class. Yeah, what's embarrassing is the USF game versus when USF is 2-10. No, Kent State. See, you got to think. See, here's the problem. Florida's not number one. Doesn't have what Georgia has right now. So Florida's still trying to figure out who their identity is, figure out who they are. Georgia is who they are, and they're getting ran through against Kent State. So. Georgia fans, man, I thought they were strong-willed. I thought they actually had, they're weak. They're weak. They can't take criticism. Brock Bowers is their only hope. Brock Bowers is like the only guy they got. Stetson Bennett, not that guy. I knew he threw an interception today against Kent State. Embarrassing. So, Daniel Rivera is being bigger baby than Blake's 2-year-old. Dude, it's funny because Georgia fans can dish it, but when now it comes back to them, oh my God, don't talk about my Georgia fans, don't talk about me Georgia people. I love it. I love pissing them off. When you get a chance to piss someone off, you do it, especially when they make fun of you year after year. Bennett is better than AR. Well, first off, Bennett is like 28 years old or 27, 26, something like that. He's like the Chris Winkie of college football. So, but if you look at future, AR has a better future than Stetson Bennett. Stetson Bennett is going to go to college, and that's about it. Let's see. Georgia fans probably have Kirby tattooed and Brock Bowers shrines in their homes. I tell you what, though, Brock Bowers could probably overtake, and I'm a Florida fan, could probably overtake Kyle Pitts as one of the best tight ends in college football, though. With being serious now, let's say, hey, I'm upset that Georgia's playing like crap because they are. Well, at least you admit it. They are. I mean, dead serious. I will say this: if I'm looking, like, oh, he threw. Oh, that was like a punt. Yeah, they're just trying out. See, this makes the defense look good for Georgia. They have an interception, but it looked like they interfered. Home field advantage for Georgia. Look at this. I don't know why you would celebrate. See, this is like that Dan Mullen celebrating Samford. Look at him. I mean, it's pathetic. It is pathetic at this point. I mean, it really is celebrating an interception against Kent State late in the fourth quarter. I actually like that. I like they got interception and they're celebrating like this. It is embarrassing. I can't believe how hard Georgia has fell off. I really can't. It's gotten bad. Oh, Georgia fans, it is bad. Daniel, I'm sorry. You know, I feel bad for you. You know, all those games of success the past couple of years, it's just gotten terrible. It's celebrating interception. Oh my God, it is bad. I mean, really, Kent State was just trying to throw it up. I mean, but you know, Georgia. It didn't seem like the Georgia players knew that. They're like, well, we got intercepted. Let's see. This game is humbling game. Tells Georgia that they have things to work on. Well, the bad thing is, I thought those things were already worked on. This is who they are. Like Georgia, this should be who they are. Listen. Nobody wanted to listen to me. I said Georgia can be ran on. Georgia can be thrown on. Georgia, you can move the ball on Georgia. This is not, this game. I knew Georgia was going to win. Like that was to me that wasn't like a problem. I was expecting them to win, but you know how Kent State has had success against them really shows that they are vulnerable. And by week 4, week 5, you start to see these teams like who they are. And now you're seeing it. Georgia, see, the thing about Georgia, they have a weak schedule, you know, and, you know, they really don't play any, well, I mean, I say weak. I think they play Tennessee. I know they play Kentucky. So, let's see, Daniel is a closet fan. See, they face cupcake teams like next year. They schedule a week. It is. What's up, Fuego? What's up, Fuego? Yeah, their schedule is just... you know, they get an easy schedule. You know, Kirby Smart, you know, just the next Nick Saban of crybabies. Just, I want an easy schedule. You know, so, yeah, I think Georgia's toughest game left, I think it's Kentucky, if I'm not mistaken. And let's see, I hope Ventrell Miller plays today. It seems like he is. It looks like he is, by the way. So Ventrell Miller is going to be a huge get back, you know, getting him back for today for the Florida Gators. So I am not going live during the game because I never know what to expect. I don't know what to expect during the day. I like Gator players, but Georgia is top 3. So listen, if I get a chance to make fun of Georgia fans or Georgia in general, I'm going to take it, especially after the past couple of years. See, Tennessee and Kentucky say y'all do play Tennessee. It'll be interesting. Like, Tennessee really hasn't played a whole lot. You know, they've played Pitt. So I'm interested to really see Tennessee today. When Napier has his guys in, it will be good. Yeah, you know, still waiting, you know, to get his full class to come in. So I can't wait for Napier, what it really looks like. So, yeah, really this Georgia game really did surprise me. It surprised me just how well Kent State has success on offense. Now, that quarterback that Kent State had looked good, though. I will say that. He looked really good. But, well, back to Florida, Tennessee. That's the reason why I made the video. Hey, our wide receiver class is going to be fire, dude, ain't it? I'm sad about Aiden Mazzell. I heard he got hurt. I heard Aiden Mazzell got hurt. So, let's see, in college football, we all talk crap all this one. Oh, man, I know, Daniel. You give me crap all the time, though, for being a Florida fan. So I got to give it back. I got to take my chances. Hey, whenever I get a chance, I got to take it. It's all, man. That's what college football is all about. It's fun. Now, you know, some people take it to, like, the next extreme. Like, I don't know what Tennessee. I don't know if anybody paid attention to what Tennessee did this past week. Like, what was the obsession of Billy Napier's wife? Like, they were going after Billy Napier's wife. Like, I was like, listen, man, I get trash talk, and I get it, but man, sometimes leave people's spouses out of it. Like, I don't know. I don't know. It just seemed kind of weird on that. You know, I mean, I get all the trash talk. I love trash talking, man. Like right now, Billy probably used to it. Yeah, yeah, man. I hope the Florida Gators and Billy Napier saw all that crap. That I mean, it was kind of hard. Like college teams do that, but I really hope they use it for fuel today because man, they went. I don't know. I really don't know what the because Billy Napier's wife has not done anything. So, see, that's dumb, bro. Nobody should go after someone's family. Yeah, man. Daniel, like, I get talking crap, you know, about the teams, about whatever. But like going after someone's family, like, I mean, like, I get it. Like, Florida, and Tennessee hate each other. You know, I hate Florida State. Okay, but I'm not gonna go after like somebody's family, somebody's kid, or nothing like that. No. Where did you read about that? About it? Twitter, Matthew Walker. Twitter. It's all. I haven't trash talked before a game since 2009 SEC championship. I learned my lesson. No, yeah, it was all on Twitter. There's like just Tennessee fan. I guess the frat houses or something putting up banners of uh, what was it? Tennessee's going to go through harder than or scream louder than Billy Napier's wife or something like that. There was a whole bunch of crap. Didn't you hear the joke that Billy said about his wife about play calling? I did not. I did not. Maybe that is that what they're going after for or something. I don't know. It was just weird. Like it may have been a joke, but I don't know. Tennessee fans, they were just it was just kind of weird. I was like, don't bring a wife into it. Yeah, yeah, still, and it wasn't really a joke. I didn't hear about that. I have to look that up then. But to me, even then, you never go after or you never talk about, especially when you're talking college football. She said we need to improve on our passing game. Gotcha. After Utah game, he said with AR, even his wife could call plays. I mean, I get it's probably media been so high on Georgia, and look what happens. Tennessee fans always out of pocket. Now you're just saying BS. So, me? Are you talking about me, Dominic? Oh, let's see. She said you need to get an OC because you doing bad. Steele, that's not what he said. Oh, okay. You talking to Steele? Okay, I was like, I thought you were talking about me. I was like, I didn't say that. I don't even know what's going on. Like, what was that all about? I didn't hear that. Hey, buddy. Sorry, I got my 2-year-old still right here. But no, I didn't hear. I didn't really hear much about that. So I'll have to kind of look into that. But I mean, still, it's almost time, ain't it, man? Was it 20 minutes left? 20 minutes till game time, baby. Georgia is Florida's biggest rival. Played them more than Tennessee and Florida State. Yep, play them every year. Let's go Gators. Let's go, baby. So a couple minutes before game time, I'll get off here. We'll all watch the game. I'll probably do a live around halftime. Kind of go over some halftime stuff, get what y'all think. We'll see. Dude, you just like launched that. We'll get some halftime thoughts and stuff, but pregame thoughts, Florida, Tennessee. So we all know the glaring things that need to happen. AR's got to be the guy that you saw against Utah. He's got to be the guy. This ain't a game where you can make a ton of mistakes. I think he needs to have a flawless game. I think he needs to run the offense. Florida does need an OC. Billy is a awesome coach, doing great. Let's see. Let me get my bottle opener. Oh boy. Oh man. I'm excited. I am excited. I'm ready for it. Florida, Tennessee, but I think Florida on defense needs to get off the field on big third downs. I think they don't need to give that crowd more juice. I think they need to silence the crowd early. If they get the ball, they cannot go 3 and out. They cannot go 3 and out if they get the ball first. I think AR is going to have to make plays with his legs more than just his arm. Blake today tells the tale of AR. He will have been in 4 games, ups and downs. I like him a lot, but without consistency, it's not his year. You know, quarterback position need consistency. So we need to get Willie Corn from Coastal Carolina. He runs pistol and spread, no huddle. I feel like AR did way better when we went up tempo, correct? Auburn about to lose to Mizzou. Are they? Oh my God. We were in the live last night talking about that. If Auburn loses to Missouri, I think someone said Brian Harson's going to be gone after the game. So he got some pepperoni and cheese, pizza, chips, ice cream, and soda. I got a soda with me. So, and I will be wearing my jersey. I'm going to be, after my live, right before the game, I'm going to be putting on my jersey, and it's going to be game time. I'm going to have my hat and everything. I don't know how I should feel about this game. If they can settle down, we are okay. But AR needs to keep fixing himself. Stop being scared. I really think this game is going to be how it's really going to be how AR plays. Brian Harsin is basically Auburn's. Ooh, Willie Taggart. Oh God. I mean, with all the stuff going on, I mean, yeah, I can see that. 3rd and 12 for Clemson. Oh my goodness, is it? Oh my goodness, I gotta. Oh my goodness, we are not watching Thomas the Train. We are not watching Thomas the Train. 38-35 Wake. Let's see. Please, can we see Lingard in man? Please don't play right. Shaking my head. I don't know. He not looked the same. Naquan Wright hasn't looked the same. He doesn't have that explosiveness. That you used to see like from last year, right before his injury. So I'm interested. I'm interested to see if they play Lingard. I know Florida likes to use running back by committee. The one good thing about using a running back by committee is you can use those running backs accordingly to the team you're playing. So if Naquan Wright, if they need to pass more, if it's a team that struggles against the running back, they have weaker linebackers that can't cover running backs. They like to use that. So hold on, I'm trying to turn on the. Okay, buddy. Thomas. Got to listen to Thomas the Train, apparently. There you go. So, Clemson. Okay, what is it? Are they going for the tie? Okay, here's the tie. 4th and 4 for Clemson. Here it is. The field goal is up. And, they got it. He got it, drilled it. Wow. A lot of time, Daniel. Yeah. Hey, listen. Wake Forest, I told y'all as a team. See, they play. I was talking to my brother because Wake Forest plays Florida State. I said, Wake Forest is going to blow y'all out, dude. I said, you watch. I said, Wake Forest is, if they got Sam Hartman back, quarterback's real deal. I got 4 or 5 years till we get it going. I'm wanting to say 2 or 3. When I mean get it going, means where you're going to New Year's Six bowls and stuff like that. Now, if you want to say 4 or 5 before, you want to start getting into the playoffs and stuff. Now, 4 or 5 years, the playoffs are probably going to be 8-team or 10-team or whatever they're wanting to do. Nah, we got one hell of a class coming in. 2 years probably, if not next. I really think 2, 3 minimum, 5 at most, hopefully. So that's what a lot of people are predicting Florida Gators' success. So I like that. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. 28 people, 26 people in the live. Hey man, I appreciate y'all checking it out. Pre-game. We got to do a little pre-game. I can't show my entire pre-game. I can't show all that. But man, it's just I'm amped for this. I've been anxious all day. Slept in a little later just so I can get my rest up, and hopefully, no, I won't do the bag. I can't have the bag game where I put the bag over my head if it's that bad. No, I can't do that. But I don't think it's going to come to that. I still think it's going to be a good game even at halftime. I'm curious to see that Tennessee up tempo. If the defense can get off the field, if Florida can sustain success. Mizzou is 1st and goal. Wow, that's crazy. Oh, Brian Harson's going to get fired. Let me turn to it real quick. Brian Harson's going to get fired. No, they scored. Did they score? Or is it just 1st and goal? 49 seconds. Oh, they're just going to. I don't know. Do you trust your kicker? Sometimes I never trust a kicker even that short. I just like to run it in. Wow, that is crazy. At home. Oh my goodness. Thoughts on Georgia? Like, okay, like I made fun of them earlier, and I know people are gonna probably watch this live later and go, "Oh, you're just talking crap or whatever." Yeah, I'm gonna talk crap. Honest opinion about Georgia. I said it before. I said Georgia can you can move the ball on Georgia's defense. I always said that Georgia's offense is going to be better than what it was last year, but their defense is going to take a step back. Kent State came in with confidence. Teams, if you're confident against a really good team, and you know you can move that ball, it works in your favor. So first and goal, my Mizzou. Wow, but you know it doesn't shock me that finally a team did that. It shocked me that Oregon didn't do it. But what I saw from Oregon, I saw that first game. I was like, Oregon moved the ball pretty well. What it was Bo picks. But other teams will get down there after moving the ball and they would like freak out. They're like, oh, it's Georgia or something, and they would do a turnover. Georgia was a bend, don't break. They let them get a bunch of yards, and then finally they like Georgia capitalized on a mistake. So it doesn't shock me. I don't know why anybody else, Georgia fans, to me, shouldn't be shocked. They should see it coming, and they should see they're vulnerable in the pass. The reason why they're vulnerable in the pass is because you can't get much pressure. I don't think how many sacks have y'all gotten this year? When you can't get pressure, you can't get after the quarterback. That lets that quarterback get confidence and let him get into a rhythm, and he doesn't feel like he needs to rush his throws. But Georgia's pass rush needs to improve big time in my opinion, unless you're gonna keep getting thrown on. If you have a quarterback, if there's gonna be a good quarterback that Georgia will face this year, like a Will Levis. Now he doesn't have much of an offensive line, so maybe that helps Georgia. But it doesn't surprise me. Like, I mean, I guess it surprises me. It's that team is the one that exposed it, but Georgia can be thrown on. Georgia can be ran on. I don't know why it should be a shock. And I know Georgia fans are going to say, well, this person's out, this person's out. There's 4 or 5 star. I never give that excuse to Alabama. I'll never give it to Georgia. You have plenty of 4 or 5 star players on that roster. 1 or 2 players don't mean the difference, okay? And it shouldn't mean that much of a difference. And Georgia this year, really, they've played well, but they still cannot rush after the pass. I don't know what's up with that, but that's just my honest opinion, without just like talking crap, because I talked crap earlier. I had to have some fun with it, especially with Daniel. But we are almost to game time. Mizzou looks like they're about to upset. What is it an upset though? Is Missouri? Is this an upset over Auburn though, guys? I don't know. I really don't think this is much of an upset. Auburn, their first 2 games weren't very. Let's see, we needed the adversity. It's a young team. Yeah, I mean, and they are. I mean, when you lose that many people that Georgia did, it's going to be a young team. But that's why I said the defense was going to take a step down, but the offense take a step up because the offense with Mizzou is horrible. I guess that's why this is a 14-all game. 2 horrible teams playing. But yeah, this is 3 seconds. Let's stay on. Let's see. And then man, this is great games today, guys. See, can Mizzou upset Auburn? At home. Will Auburn get some lucky block? Hold on, let's see. Here it is. There's the snap. Kick is up. Oh, he missed it. He missed it. He missed it. You gotta be kidding me. What a choke job. What a choke job. Choke. I'm sorry, that's a full-on choke. Oh my God. I literally said it. I said I'd rather just run this bitch in rather than kick it. I just said that. Wow. What in the world? If I'm a Missouri fan, that's the Auburn luck strikes again. I said it. I said, is Auburn going to get some luck? Dude, you got to be kidding me. What a choke. What a choke job that was. I wanted to make a choke joke, but I didn't want to. I stopped. That's bad. That's bad. 2 crappy teams played each other, huh? Because you made fun of UF for almost losing to USF. Oh, you're talking about Daniel. Oh my God. Look, I mean, that's crazy. My God. Oh my God. The commentator said nobody wants to win this game. Check this out. Oh, that's Texas. That's the, I'm still. I didn't realize you could actually flip the phone or flip the camera on this thing. Oh my goodness. Drake May. Let's see. Notre Dame, North Carolina. Oh, at North Carolina, I take North Carolina on that one. Harson's job security just went up. Dude, what is it about Auburn and field goals? Something crazy always happens. What was that, a 26-yard field goal? Okay, listen. A lot of people I know have played football in the past. Do you? Oh no, his quarterback thought he got it. His quarterback thought he got it. He goes out. Oh my God. I mean, everything was fine on that, guys. He just missed it. A kicker's one job, and he didn't do it. Wow. That is terrible. I'm not watching that junk. I'm not watching that anymore because Florida's about to come on here in just a minute. This kicker just gave me. That kicker just saved Brian Harson's job. Wow. Kansas over Duke. Kansas goes 4-0 on the season. Wow. Wow. I wonder if they'll be ranked. That's crazy. Crazy Saturday. A crazy Saturday. But that's always college football. I believe Tennessee can't stop the run, Daniel. I believe they can't stop the Florida's run. I believe Florida's run offense is. I don't see really many teams really stopping that two-headed monster that the Florida Gators have, in my opinion. But what a freaking day! Wait, what's it? Since Florida ain't going yet, I'm gonna turn it over to the Wake Forest game. Will my upset pick? Will Wake Forest? I don't even know. I'll have to turn back to it. Oh man, guys, I'm ready. I'm ready for Florida. I'm ready for Florida and Tennessee. Two teams battling it out. Tennessee lost 16 of the last 17 against Florida. Is this the day Tennessee will not be just on top, but will they be on the rocky top? Or will Florida get another victory? I don't know. I feel like that has something to do with somebody's psyche, too. 38-38 with like 1 minute, 30 seconds left. Wow. Hey, I called for the upset. I said, look out for the upset on this. Let's see, Florida funding. Oh. Still talking about that stupid stuff. Oh, my phone like goes off with ESPN stuff all the time. Man, what I mean, Mizzou misses a chip shot field goal. Kansas is going 4-0. No, I don't think so, but Tennessee puts up points and Florida has to put up points, but they struggle with it. I really think that could be a problem. That Florida's got to put up points today. You know, I like Florida's defense. I love their secondary. I like Ventrell Miller coming back, but you can't ask a defense and you can't ask defenses in this day and age, you know, for against high-powered offenses. You can't expect them to shut someone out or to only give up 13 points. You know, I mean, even a good defense against a high-powered offense is going to give up 20 plus. You know, it just happens nowadays. You know, the rules are, you know, made for offenses. So, 3rd and 17 for Wake Forest on the other side. Oh, man. Is this game going to overtime, too? I ain't watching this once Florida hits. My goodness. What a day today. Here we go. Sam Hartman. He's rushed. Got his guy. Okay. Big old. Oh, my God. That tight end knocked that dude's helmet off. All right. See y'all after the game. Go Gators. All right, buddy. Is it about to start? Because I'll make a live video, but I'm not. I want to sit on my chair and watch the game today. That's what, and I'll do a halftime right from my chair with my jersey on. I gotta go get my jersey on too. I superstition, guys. I gotta get my jersey on. Hey, buddy, you gonna have to get up for a minute. But Mizzou just intercepts Auburn's pass. If they score, they can win. Do they kick the field? Hold on. Do they kick the field goal? Do they kick the field goal there? Do they kick the field goal? Wow, it was a one-handed deflection. I don't think he intercepted it. Wear that jersey. What you doing? I'm sorry. Let me go get my jersey. All right. So I don't know if he intercepted that though. That's gonna have to be hell no. Go for the touchdown. So I don't know if he intercepted that though. I don't know. Hold on. Here's the. What do y'all think? Right? Yeah, that's intercept. That's gonna be. Yeah, that's not an interception. Oops, never mind. Yeah, I'm glad I could figure out how to switch my phone for looking at it. Yeah, that's not going to be intercepted. That'll be Auburn's ball still. So they will actually and look Auburn luck again. Now they're going to next play they're going to score a touchdown. But all right, guys. Well, let me go. I got the Gators winning today, Blake. Gators win 24-20. We always seem to pull out a W against Tennessee some way, somehow. You are absolutely right. Tennessee, Florida has beat them 16 of the last 17. What was that? 44 of the last, or 40 something of the last 44 games. So, yep, Auburn gets the ball back. So I'm gonna turn on to the Florida game. I gotta get my jersey on, guys. So, AR, see you, dude. Be safe. Hey, appreciate y'all. I will make a live at halftime, and hopefully, go grab the lucky jersey. Hopefully, my jersey will give us luck. Hopefully, the halftime, whenever I do that, hopefully it's good news. But Auburn's about to kick the field goal to give them a 3-point lead. We'll see. But hey, we'll see y'all at halftime. Appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well. I appreciate it. Y'all have a good one.